Hi Farmies! Today we're going to do 3 medications. I'm going to give you 3 in one day. The first one is going to be doxorubicin. It works on solid tumors, and the things that stand out are going to be cardiac function and red discoloration of urine. Next one is vincristine. Vincristine is an antimitotic. It stops the division of cells during mitosis, and it causes peripheral neuropathy and phlebitis. It's very hard on your veins, so we watch central line infusion. And the last one is going to be methotrexate. So methotrexate is actually an immunosuppressant. It can be used for rheumatoid arthritis in low doses, but in high doses we can use it against cancer. And it inhibits folic acid metabolism. All right, so all of that is kind of hard to remember. So I have a couple of aids to help you do that. So the first one we're going to talk about is doxorubicin. And the things that I want you to remember about doxorubicin is that you end up with heart failure in the future. This medicine is very hard on your heart muscle, and you can have red, red tears in urine for a couple of days. And then you can also have heart failure in the future. So we have a little doxorubicin with a broken heart. All right, so there's doxorubicin. The next one we talked about was vincristine. How can you remember vincristine? So vincristine, here's what I thought of to help you remember vincristine. Vincristine, we have a little Groot. He's a little vine, and if you look closely, he's got a central line catheter, because if he doesn't, he'll get phlebitis. You can see phlebitis over here. And at his feet, he's kind of lifting up his feet because he's got peripheral neuropathy. So vincristine is the antimitotic, and it doesn't cause bone marrow suppression, but it does cause peripheral neuropathy and phlebitis. Okay, so there's Groot for vincristine. Don't forget doxorubicin with a broken heart. Now the last one, methotrexate. How are we going to remember methotrexate? So methotrexate is a folic acid inhibitor. And the medication, the official name for a folic acid medication is leucovorin. So what I thought of to help us remember methotrexate is this little picture. So I have methotrexate is Darth Vader, the big, mean, killing medication. And then leucovorin reminded me of Luke Skywalker. So we have leucovorin fighting methotrexate. And what is happening in the middle is methotrexate wants to block folic acid, and leucovorin is folic acid. So they're counteracting each other in the middle. So if you have an overdose of methotrexate or you want to protect the cells, the healthy cells, you can give leucovorin. So they fight in the middle and they counteract each other. Up at the top, what's one of the most famous things Luke ever said? "You are not my father." But with methotrexate, we're going to say "you are not my father" at least for 6 months. Because we're going to use birth control while we're taking the medication, and we do not want to conceive while we're on this medication. So "you are not my father" at least for 6 months. So there we have it. Luke and Darth Vader are leucovorin and methotrexate. They're clashing in the middle over folic acid, and you do not want to become pregnant while you are on this medication. You are not my father. I hope that helps you. We have doxorubicin. We have vincristine. Where is vincristine? Vincristine and methotrexate. Happy studying.